Whenever you are.
All right. Okay. It's on, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before you start your air brake inspection, you want to make sure your air pressure's good. All right. You want to make sure you get it up to about 120. All right.
Okay.
If it's too low, you start the engine and build it up. Make sure it's in neutral. Make sure your parking brake is on. Start the engine. Then accelerate lightly until you hit up. Once you hit that, that's when you know you're at your maximum air pressure, which should be around 120 psi, 120 to 140. You can accelerate lightly. Right there, you heard that?
Mm-hmm.
Inspector, I'm at my maximum air pressure. Now I can cut off my engine. All right, now it's time to start the air brake inspection. You put your key in the electrical position. One click to the right. Okay? Then you put your foot on the brake, lightly. Then you release your parking brake by pushing in. You're gonna tell the inspector your first brake test is called testing for air leaks. All right? You're gonna look at the gauge. Where it is, you should not lose more than 3 pounds of air pressure within 1 minute. All right? So again, you should not lose more than 3 pounds of air pressure in 1 minute. You give them a whole minute. Count to 60 in your head. Okay, it's a minute. Inspector, I have no air leaks. I did not lose more than 3 pounds of air pressure within a minute. Okay? Your second brake test is called testing low air pressure warning signals. Your low air pressure warning signals should come on at around 60 psi. All right? 60 psi. So you pump the brakes until the wig-wag falls, a buzzer comes on, and you should get a low air pressure warning light. Okay. So 3 things should happen at around 60 psi.
Okay.
All right? So you pump. Okay, Inspector. My low air pressure warning signals are working. My wig-wag fell, my buzzer is sounded, and my low air pressure warning light is on.
Okay.
All right? So my low air pressure warning signals are working at approximately 60 psi. My next test is my spring brake test. To test your spring brake, you pump the brakes until your parking brake pops up. That should happen between 20 to 40 psi, within that range. So you keep your eyes on that spring brake, parking brake, and you pump until it pops up. Inspector, my spring brakes are working. Now I can take my foot off the brake.
Okay.
Because my brakes are on.
Okay.
All right, now it's time to build up the air pressure. All right? Once you get the air pressure fully built up, you got to do a parking brake and a service brake test.
Right.
All right? Now remember, you can only do those once you get up to your maximum, about 120 psi. So you start the engine. You can accelerate. This does not stay up until the air pressure is around 100 psi. So don't even try to put up your wig-wag unless your air pressure is around 100 psi. But you cannot forget to put it up. It has to be up before you move this vehicle.
Okay.
And your seatbelt has to be on too.
Right.
So once I get to 100, I'm going to put up the wig-wag. I'm going to build it up to 120. Then I'm going to test my parking brake and my service brake.
Good. So you could do the brake test all at one time?
You could if they asked you to do the inside inspection first.
Right, okay.
So sometimes on your road test, the inspector might say, okay, do your inside inspection. If you've already done the inside, then it's time to do the brake test back to back.
Okay.
So depending on what they ask you.
Okay.
Okay, now I can put on my weight wag. I'm about 100.
Okay.
Once I get at, then I'm gonna do my parking brake and my service brake.
All right.
I might as well put my seatbelt on now. You want to make sure that it's on before you try to move the vehicle.
Okay.
Boom. Okay, inspector, I will now test my parking brake. You put your foot on the brake, you put your foot on the clutch, put it in second gear, and you keep the parking brake on. Try to move the vehicle. Inspector, my parking brake is working. Now you test your service brake. You got to take off the parking brake. To test the service brake, you got to move the vehicle, right? Now you want to drive about 5 miles per hour, maybe about 10 feet. You're going to hit the clutch and the brakes to see if the bus can stop, because now you're testing your foot brake.
Okay.
All right? So you go, again, about 5 miles per hour, about 10 feet. And then you hit the clutch, and you hit the brakes.
Okay.
Inspector, my service brake is working. And when I applied my service brake, my bus and I pulled to the left in order to pull to the right, which could mean I have an alignment problem, a suspension problem, or a braking problem. Right?
Got it.
Then before you do anything else, you look at the air pressure. If it's still up 110 or better, you can say, Inspector, I'm ready to begin my road test.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
That's your brake test. Okay.